Welcome everyone to the next series that I'm going to do, Ori and the Blind Forest. This is a fun Metroidvania style game where you play as Ori, a sprite little sprite that is running through the world trying to save it. This game is a great example of a showing and not telling in storytelling. And you'll see what I mean by that here in just a little bit. No reason to hold off on anything. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be playing on normal for this playthrough because, well, this is a really hard game. Easy is a little bit too easy. Hard is way too hard. So I'm just going to play on normal. We shall always remember the night when I lost Ori to the great storm. Unfortunately, we don't start off playing as Ori. Instead, we start off playing as Naru, the kindly forest spirit that finds Ori and takes him in as her own. Now, throughout this playthrough, I'll be referring to Ori as he or him, but Ori's gender is never actually specified. If you prefer to think of Ori as female, go right ahead. When Naru embraced my light. As a child of her own. And we can see things start off with plenty around. No lack of food here right now. On that fateful night, when I lit the skies ablaze, I called out to Ori. Yet hope never came. And this is where things get really rough. As a parent, what do you do when there's not enough food for your child? When what was once plentiful lies in ruin? Through the passage of time, life withered and decayed. When the forest was blind, still hope showed its face. As a child, what do you do when your parent can no longer respond to your needs? An orphan once more. With no reason to stay. Searching for my light. So weak and so frail. When cries were met with silence. And hope went astray. When my child's strength faltered. And the last breath was drawn. My light revived Ori. A new age had dawned. Very tragic opening to this game. But now that we're through that, we are playing as Ori. Very quick, very agile, and very fun to play. At first, there's really not a lot we can do. I think there's something over here. Yep. Now throughout the game you'll find various light containers and various small light drops from enemies, which will help you power Ori up and get various other things along the way. You also have life shards and energy shards, which refill your health and refill your energy. Energy cells are very important to pick up because those let you create soul links, which let you save the game. Eventually, when you get enough experience to actually use them, you can also use the soul links to level up and get new abilities. And there are a lot of those in the game, and I do intend to get all of them. When you level up, deep in the forest, Ori found what was lost. My strength is returning. I am Sign, the light in the eyes of the spirit tree. I was lost in this glen when she loosened her grip. I can guide you on your journey if you allow me to come. But be still. Can you hear that? They must have followed you here. As I was saying before the cutscene started, when you level up, you get an ability point, which you can spend for abilities, and health refills, which is going to be very nice throughout the game. And you give out a big pulse wave, which hurts enemies and clears the room. The light shall return to me. Those words the spirit tree once said. In the glade past the caverns we'll find him. There's a path up ahead. And that's the objective system for this game. You can press the back button to look at the map, see everything you've unlocked or explored so far, and you can see where your next objective is. So to get there, we'll need to head out from here, up, and over that way. Now, before we go too much further, go ahead and spend this point that I've gotten. And I am going to start with Rekindle. That will let me reuse the soul links that I've created and save the game without having to use up any more energy. Which is very nice to have. I'll be spreading the abilities I choose about. Let's start off with the ability tree, or the Soul Link stuff. The spirit wells are ancient structures that were used to quickly traverse all of Nibel. The light of the spirit wells will also replenish your strength whenever you are weary. Yep. So, this is the fast travel system in the game. Lets you get around all over the place, which is very useful. And really good place to replenish your health if you're getting low. And you will get low in this game quite a lot. Anyways, as I was saying, I'll be starting by getting some of the Soul Link upgrades, because the first few of those will make the game a lot easier to survive. Some of the later stuff is really good for exploration, but I'll be holding off on that for a while. For now, we're just going to keep exploring. What I've just picked up there was a keystone, and every now and again you come to an area where you have to find 2, 3, or 4 of these to open up a path ahead. Now, they're generally not that hard to find, but they can be a little bit tricky to get to. This spirit gate blocks us. They were built for protection before the days of decay. The required keystones must be nearby. To reach the spirit tree, we must pass the spirit caverns that lie beyond this gate. Oh, right here we're standing above a nice pool of water. Do take note of the purple tint to it right now. If you try swimming in that now, you're gonna be hurting. We'll be coming back to those later. Now we're supposed to go through the spirit caverns over this way. However, there's nothing saying we can't go up here first. That was quite a fall for that guy. However, we can't go through this way without an upgrade. And we can't do much over here without an upgrade. There we can get a life cell, increase the number of hit points we have, which is very useful. You'll want as many of those as you can get throughout the game. I might as well do a little bit of exploring down here. Ori, this is a mapstone, one of the many ancient markers created to chart the forest of Nibel as it grew. There's a piece missing. If we can find the mapstone fragment, we might be able to repair it. Yep, these are what you get of the map information for each area from. There are map fragments scattered throughout the world. Generally, but not always close to where the mapstones are. And unlike the keystones, you can use any mapstone in any of the map charts. Oh, if I'm not getting up there, let's head down this way. Take a bit of a beating. And of course, all of those land up there. I'm not too worried about it. There's going to be plenty of upgrade points or XP along the way, so I'm not worried about falling short. At least not in this version of the game. There were those that turned to hope when she ravaged and killed. The light of the spirit tree lives in all of us. He is the reason we're alive. He's the reason we grew. When he called out to find you many years past, we were attacked, wounded, and killed by our foe. Now these ancestral trees are all that's left behind. Come closer now and feel the light of the spirit inside. And this will give us our next upgrade. Wall jump. All we need to do for this, run up to a wall, and jump along it. That also gives us another energy cell, and opens up quite a bit of the world to us. But we'll have to wait till next time to start exploring that. For now, just going to go ahead and grab this, because healing every time you save, or every time you create a new save point, very useful. Then I think we'll go into up our damage a little bit, and maybe move along here next. But all that will wait until next time. Until then, Magius out.